Hello, everyone. This is Kimmy Wyatt. Hey, and welcome to this video. You, ladies, this is a put it this way. Every time I find something out, even though I've been noticing this for a minute, I pass it on to you, especially ladies. This is for all gang stalking victims, targeted individuals, but really ladies. Okay. I have been noticing. I ride public transit, but before I tell you what's going on, please like, share, subscribe, comment. And I've been noticing this regardless of what I'm on, where I am. It's just that the sun has gone down. As you can see out here, it's dark. Ladies, oh boy, this is disgusting. These idiots, these gang stalkers, these are not, how can I say it? What is an average stalker? A stalker is a stalker. They take their obsession with you to a level that is this guy showing me this again? OMG. Hold on. Because they weren't supposed to be coming up in here. And they're going to go in and they're just going to make a U and turn around and park. Yep. Wait a minute. Hold on. They're making the U. Oh boy. Let me hide. God always, isn't he on time, y'all? Baby, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. I gave you my all. Now, baby, be mine. Now, this is a serious message. Okay, so that vehicle actually went up in their white vehicle. I see it all the time. White truck. You can't see what I'm trying to show you guys. And although I'm making light of the situation because you're not going to bring me down, I want you guys to pay attention to this. Y'all stop. First of all, stop shooting the messenger. Stop shooting the messenger. These idiots will park, and there's a whole trough of where the hell these people come from. Okay. These idiots will literally park. They're, hold on. I'm going to move. Hold on. Wow. Hold on, y'all. I'll do this video. Did y'all see that bullshit? Now, let me tell you who the fuck that was. It is 3 cars down here, which is why they're breathing so fucking hard. It is 3 cars down here parked where I normally would catch the bus, but across the street. Like you're walking in this direction, and then you got to cross over to get to the bus stop. They're there. And one of them had the hood up. Y'all, y'all saw I was on here, right? Not only did they come on the motherfucking train, he sits right in front of me and look at this one. Oh, you didn't see him. He's leaning back trying to look. Y'all, let me tell you. Oh, perfect. Let me walk back in this damn direction. Oh my God. That was them. I'm like, oh, it's 3 cars down here now. Nothing was wrong with their cars. So this will give me the opportunity to show you guys what the hell I'm talking about. I can get home later for y'all. I'm like, oh, they have 3 cars down here. Normally, which this is the new norm. Okay. This is not a normally, but this is what they started doing. So you guys know I have done videos in this area, probably not facing this direction. Yeah, I got the spotlight on me again. There you go. You don't have to put on the blue light. No, I'm just joking. Listen. Okay, Dart. Now, is that Dart or is that something else? Because y'all need to fix those wheels. So let me tell y'all what's going on. Oh my goodness. Oh my fucking goodness. Y'all, let me cross over. I got 12 seconds. I can do this. At least get, where's the whole fucking trough of them? Wait a minute. The whole goddamn family. Do you hear me? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get them. I'm gonna give them a pass because they're not turning around. They're not paying attention. Okay. They weren't part of this group. But let me show you what they'll do, which makes sense. That's about 7 people right there. But it has happened and it can happen. Okay, so y'all see where this ambulance is coming from? Hold on, y'all. There is a car. There were 3. Wow. There were 3 cars. There's people at this lights. I don't know why they won't cross or whatever. Maybe they're going in the opposite direction. But you can't see this car with the flashers on. Let me stop. Okay. Y'all see those flashers? Okay, that's a vehicle. They have started, since I catch the bus right here, and I'm fixing to put their ass on blast, they have started parking their piece of shit right there so that they can see me getting on the bus. Is she getting on the bus? Blah, 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 blah. So I'm catching the bus to come up this way, which would pass them. My bus, the one I catch before the one I catch to go home, is the one that will take me to the bus that I catch to go home. Stay with me. And I noticed 3 damn cars parked right here on the corner. Hispanics. One of them had the hood up. I said, oh, no, 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 no. And I had already made a decision before the bus made a left to come down here that I would stop and do a video because it's still kind of early, right? Stay with me. But I see a bus parked right here. Can y'all see my finger? And that bus parks there all the time, and it sits normal. It sits longer than really any bus that I've ever known of. I don't know why that. Not the same location, but they sit there for quite some time, and it's consistent. I don't care. I don't know why. Maybe they're just lucky and have that route where they can take a break because the bus drivers do not have breaks. What they have is a stop time and a start time, and if they get there on time, they can relax. If they don't, they have to keep it moving. Okay. So let me tell you what happened. So I saw a lady. I didn't know it was a lady. I saw a body pacing back and forth, and I said, you know what? Let me ask if this is the bus driver. I'm walking towards the location. If this is a bus driver, let me ask him or her. What it does this little train thingy right here where I just got off run on the weekend? And she said, oh, that's all I have. Hold on. No, I don't want that one. She said, that's all I have is a weekend route on this one. So I see it there all the time. I said, okay, oh, thank you. So I crossed the street, sit down, pull my phone out to start doing a video. But okay, pull my phone out to y'all, I'm not gonna even comment. Pull my phone out to start doing a video. And as soon as I sat down, 3 minutes, here it comes, because it just goes back and forth. It's the same cart. Up there go my crown, my throat chopper. Y'all hear that? It's the same car, but it not car as in vehicle, but it just same train. It goes back and forth, but it stops, comes back in the opposite direction. And so I'm like, oh, okay, here it comes. So I get on, no one was on there, okay, and I don't own it. I'm not saying I should be the only one on there, and that's not what I'm saying. Here they ass come. All of a sudden, I pull out my phone and turn it on, which means they were already in motion. And here they come. It's like, really? And then he plops down right in front of me and pulls out his phone. Y'all, they have been trying to hack in my damn phones all day. Let me tell you something, how good God is. Okay, you guys know that I have Cash Apps and whatever, but I had taken them off of my YouTube channel um, on purpose because I didn't want you guys sending me anything and I didn't get it. And I knew I had to tie this down and do this and change this and change that. Okay. So I went around the way and I put PayPal on there. PayPal's on there. Okay. Stay with me. So I'm ready and I've done it. I said, okay, let me put my log back into my Cash App. I have two. One is for donations. One is currently. One is for donations. One is for orders. Okay, because as a business person, you need to keep that separate. I mean, you can go in and do your accounting yourself or have someone do it, but I would like to keep it separate automatically. So, in order to have backup, that's the end of that. Okay, I'm not fixing to go into accounting 101, but either way, so for the first time, and I've had this Cash App card, I was able to use my Cash App card today. Did not work at first. Okay, the sun was up, it went down. I'm like, okay, what's going on? It was declined. I know the money's there, not much, but I mean, I can buy a candy bar. You know what I'm saying? I can do something. And so, because I'm at a grocery store, and I said, oh well, I'll just have to call them. This is Saturday. Call them Monday and find out what's going on. No problem. But when I turn my phone on, for which I do not keep my SIM card or my battery in my phone, y'all know that. When I turn my phone on that is associated with the account, I noticed I had text messages, and the text messages reflected that the location where I was, basically what store I was at, and that it was declined, and it told me why there was a declination. And the reason for that was, how you doing? The reason for that was because my card was locked. Okay. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember locking my card. You guys, if you have a Cash App and you're not using your card, maybe your balance is low, you just got it, you're not using it. Okay, there you go. First thing I want you guys to do is go. This is for all your cards. Y'all, I'm trying to help y'all. Where are my donations? Y'all, invest. I told you to invest in a ladder. That was the last thing I told you guys to invest in. A ladder, LADDER. Look up that video. Just go to my YouTube channel and go to the gang stalking playlist and look up something about a ladder, okay? And I may have 2 videos on that. But another thing you guys need to do is, okay, they're about to hit each other. You guys invest in some electrical tape or some of the foil tape, the tape that looks like hologram. You can get these at the dollar store, I'm not going to name names, okay? And hold on, wait a minute, because I don't think I'm gonna catch this bus either. I'm gonna walk around the corner, make sure my other phone. Because the thing of it is, someone just black female, you don't pass 1,000 damn bus stops to come to this one. I'm just keeping it real. I'm watching you walking down the street. I mean, you plop down, hot. If it's hot out here, y'all. I'm in Texas, Dallas. The sun has gone down, so it's right at about 95, 94 degrees. I'm not fixing to now. There are some stops. I'm going to give this tour because I do it. There are some stops I feel are safer, or I don't want to be bothered stops. Okay, though I go to the I don't want to be bothered stops. But y'all, my intuition, man. And I do this. I can see someone and I'll say they're not even paying me any damn attention. So it's not paranoia. The person not even thinking about me. If y'all listen to my videos, you'll hear me say, okay, they're minding their business. I just did it. When I thought that they were a part of the group that got on the little training thing. And then I said, okay, no. They went on about their business. They're not thinking about me or whatever I said. So there's no paranoia. It's just that my intuition is very high and I know who is spying on me and who is not. I'm true to this, not new to it. Okay? So you guys invest in some little scissors that you can take with you. I'm not talking about the little baby scissors like for preschoolers that don't have the sharp end. I'm talking about that same size, but they're sharp, little Sharpie scissors. And take them with you. You might have to stab somebody in the eye. I'm just keeping it real. 1453 in. Might have to stab someone in the eye or stab someone in the balls. I'm gonna say it. Hey, but get you some tape, electrical tape, black electrical tape, whatever you can get. Get a good tape, okay? I say masking tape, a good masking tape, because masking tape is it depends on the application. I would get two sizes. I would get like regular electrical tape, okay, but I would also invest in some masking tape, gray, the thicker tape, gray, or I like the hologram. The hologram tape has aluminum, and aluminum is great at repelling electronic devices and all that. You know what I'm talking about, stuff where they can hack and look at your stuff, at your credit card number, debit card number, or whatever. But that's your choice. It doesn't matter, solid color or hologram, or just regular electrical tape. Masking tape or electrical tape. Whoo-wee. Good God almighty. But don't get that. I'm not talking about the other tape. What is that other tape? This manila color. Anyway, get some tape. And I need you guys to cover up all of your cards. Cover up all of your cards. Kimmy, what are you talking about? Cover up cover your debit card up, cover if you're in Dallas, you have a GoLink card, cover your, because what you guys don't realize, some of you, is that you can still tap these cards with that tape on there, okay? Yes, you can. I have tape on my GoLink card, which is my DART, my card to ride public transit, and I don't have to take it off. I just tap it. Because you want to cover these numbers up. Cover up your damn numbers, y'all. And the reason, and this is a prerequisite to some stuff I have to tell you about electronic stalking. I'm fixing to go into the electronic stalking part of stalking. Got a couple of videos already out there, but keep in mind, y'all, I must tell you this. The reason why you guys, I have already made it, I know I keep saying stuff because I'm hot and I'm trying to get all this in before my bus. I have already made a decision to not put the Devil Will Truly Flee series, guide, whatever I want to call it, on Patreon. There's one video there already. I will be taking that video off, and I may even just redo it, okay? There's a reason for that, because that keeps me from having to log into multiple accounts, for which I at first did not have a choice, because I want to get paid for the series, okay? I'm tired and I'm not making money. So it's like I keep giving all this information out, but I'm not getting anything back. And it's not that I don't care about people or anything like that. It's just at some point, what gives? I give you guys a lot of information, and there's no way I would be listening to someone such as myself, and I'm not saying, you know what, let me get that sister $5, because I didn't know that. I had no clue. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that brother $10, man, because that $2, whatever it is. And that's not my bus, but I could have caught that bus to get to a bus that would get me to my bus. But you know what I'm saying? And it's just annoying. It's getting to the point of annoying. I'm going to keep going. But some of my stuff, y'all, I'm just going to tell you, like I said, with the Patreon account, people are going to have to pay for it. I'm not going to, in other words, you understand my dilemma. I cannot hate the word can't. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do that. And it's for real. What's the deal? Okay. It's easy for you to say, ooh, it's easy for people to say, Kimmy, go get a job. Oh, and hang around people like you. Have to be accosted by people like you. You guys, yes, my videos focus on gang stalking amongst other things. But you guys, when I have a job, when I do have a job, okay, and it's only with the government that I would be able to get away with being comfortable. And I've always basically, all my life, I've basically worked for the government, except for some private sector jobs. If I go get a job, which I'm not, thank you, I have my own, and that's what I'm working on and will be working on for the rest of my life, okay? There's a breakthrough. Thank you, Jesus. All right? But, I'm not saying I won't go working for someone else. I know how to act my ass off. I'm not saying I'm an actress, but I know how to act. I'm not scared of the camera, duh. I've been in radio, duh. I'm not scared of the microphone. I'm not scared of any of that. So if an offer came to me, I'm probably going to check it out, check out the contract and say, okay, let's do this. So I'm not saying I don't ever want to go working for NT1 again. What I am saying is if I can't work for myself and go work for someone, I'm not doing it. I'll let you do that. Okay, I'll let you go make $9-10 an hour or whatever, because that's what you want to do. Whatever, 14. That's not for me. When I can make money, I know how to make money doing my own thing. I've done it before and before and before and before. Okay, but I've had jobs making money. In other words, there's not a lazy bone in my body. I don't do lazy. But whatever floats your boat, and if that boat got you ashore, good for you. Yay! That's not me. We're both gonna get ashore. It's just that you're gonna go this way and I'm gonna go that way. Put it that way. So, and then like I was saying, you guys, I know this for a fact, and it's happened with the last jobs I've had, private sector. I can't do that. Just like I'm something to be reckoned with on this screen, on this TV, on these videos rather, I'm something to be reckoned with in the workplace. The treatment that I get from, not when I say y'all, please, I'm not talking about fam, because this is some trolls on here, okay? I'm talking about my fam, and I'm not talking about my real family. I'm talking about fam, period. My YouTube fam, or whomever, okay? That same treatment is the treatment that I get in the workplace. Who does she think she is? Blah, 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 blah. The jealousy, the hatred, in other words, the envy, okay? The same thing, all right? Okay? Damn, dude, you don't know where you're going? That's nice, though. So, no, I'm out. This is a hotel. Never. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to point. There's one. I have worked in 2 buildings that I am looking at. I'm not going to tell you what 2 buildings there are, but I've worked in 2 buildings and they're right by each other. One government, one private sector, right here in downtown Dallas, and it's just hitting me that I've worked at both of these buildings at some point in time in my life. No laziness at all. So, but you don't make the decisions for my life. I'm in my 50s. I make those decisions, and I've always made those decisions. So don't tell me family, friends, or family, friend, foe, or whatever about what I need to do this. That's what you need to do. Get to it. Because I have a surefire foundation, my businesses. But if you were logical, you would say the reason why Kimmy can't do this is ding. But a hater wouldn't do that. They will never make up an excuse for you or make up what's real for you. They're not going to do that. A hater is just going to hate and focus on what they think you should do. Thank you for your opinions. I don't need it. I need donations. I need my peeps to send me donations so I can keep it moving, so that you can keep getting this knowledge that I'm giving to you guys, period. And I'm done with that. Okay? That's a wrap. I speak straight from my heart. I speak straight from the mouth, the hip. Some people shoot straight from the hip. I don't know what the hell that means, but I guess I'm shooting from it. Been doing it all my life. Okay? So what I'm saying to you guys is that I can continue to give you stuff, but some stuff, since YouTube has changed their requirements for, getting paid to some degree, like super chats, true super this, is 3 supers they have. Since they have changed their requirements for that, since now I can offer memberships to people, and you pay and get, like I said, the devil will truly flee. Those would be for people that have memberships, and also shopping. I can put my things. Don't know how it works, but I'm real techie. It won't take long for me to figure it out. I can put things that I'm selling, my skin and hair care line, amongst other things, on right there on my YouTube channel. Look, okay. And I looked, and one of those requirements I'm still a little low on, and that's watching my videos. You guys get the watch time up, okay? So, yeah, because that's what's going to open the door. I am not releasing The Devil Will Truly Flee, which you guys really, I'm through. I'm done. I've been done for months. I'm not releasing that, and it's going to be, it's a paid thing, okay? It's a paid thing. You know what? I may be able to go over here now because I guess it's already gone and dropped off those people. Hold on, y'all. Still right there. I'm so damn good. Y'all, there's only 4 buses. Let's see. Yeah, there's only 4 buses that come here. Only one of them has not passed by. Only one of them has not passed by. That's the one I would have been getting on. I let one of them pass by. I don't know if I start recording. I let one of them pass by because I was going to be recording once y'all stay with me. Why is that person still sitting there? Please know, y'all, also is females. I call them man dykes that are involved in gang stalking. And sadly, not to put race in this part, some of them are Black African women. Yes. Jealous women who want to see what the hell you're doing in the privacy of your home, watching you overnight, looking you in your mouth, everything, and tutti frutti and trying to anyway, and everything else. Man dykes. I came up with that. I have a video. Look up man dykes. It's got the word man dykes. Man dash dykes. DYKES. Okay, and I'm not talking about anyone's sexual preference. I'm just keeping it real. If you are a lesbian but you're acting like a damn man, you know what I'm saying, and to the point. No, not that you like women and you're acting like a man. Okay, that would be like a stud or something. I'm talking about those of you who, where the hell he come from? Look, just out the fucking, like it's like he came out these bushes over here. Where the hell he come from? I was about to get on and I just decided, no, wait. I'll just finish this video. Let me finish this video over here. That'll just. And then I'll just go home and I won't even have to get on that at all. So I don't have to get on that to go home. I don't even get on that to go home. I get on that to get away. But it seems like ever since, been seeing it, been knowing it was there. Ever since I started getting on it, everybody and their mom wants to get on it and they don't get on it until you get on it. Y'all see what I'm saying? I'm just waiting till I cross the street, y'all. I have to take a little break thinking about shit, okay? My life. So to sum that up, The Devil Will Truly Flee will be now on YouTube, but I cannot release it yet because those videos will be paid videos or paid. It will be on the paid membership section of my YouTube channel. And the requirement is that you have 3,000 watch hours a year for the new requirements. And that's not for ad revenue. That's not for ads being placed. That's a little more for that. But for me to get super chats, for me to get membership, meet the membership requirements, for me to have my shopping, there you go. Okay, 29, 18 in. So you guys, it's just, I don't know. this is wow. But this is what this video is about. You know, I'm gonna, hold on, part of it. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I have a message. Okay, this is gonna be a Kimmy in the dark. Kimmy in the dark. Okay, because I'm rattling right now and I'm talking about different things. And this, even though I had a topic for this video, it is dark, and it's going to be in the Kimmy in the Dark, or Just Kimmy section, as well as the gang stalking, the Just Kimmy playlist and the gang stalking playlist, the Blue Cup in the Attic of my YouTube channel. Oh, before I talk about what I was going to say, I finally logged into my Facebook account, y'all. And I hadn't really logged in it, but maybe once since I created it. Let me tell you this. Scary. Like, almost made me want to throw up. You guys, when I went to Facebook, and I, of course, logged in, and I saw that I had some friend requests, and I had been getting messages, notifications on my phone that I had some friend requests. Y'all, you know, I got the little avatar picture of the people, and you get a little circle, and you can see that just, it, to see all those people, not that it was a lot of them, but just to see people, man, people that you don't even know. I can accept that on YouTube. I really can. You know, it's just totally different. YouTube is YouTube, you know, videos. But to see people, you know, that you don't know, which is not the problem. It's like it's like you don't know them, but they're sending you friend requests, and you might be some of my gang stalkers. Who are you? That kind of thing. Now, I did tell you guys I was going to be on Facebook. I do understand, because I announced that I'm going to be on Facebook, and I announced it on YouTube, that some people will go over there as well. That's not what I'm saying. It's kind of like I looked at all of these pictures, and it's like, who are these people? And it really just gave me a bad taste in my mouth, man. I was like, do I really want to get on Facebook? Do I really, considering what I really want to accomplish, I can just accomplish it all on YouTube. And a lot of people are doing that, and I predicted that. YouTube has changed a lot. You know, you can post longer covers of music videos. You can do this and you can do that. And so that they took away TikTok. There's TikTok gone, and you can post pictures now. Thanks to me, I was like, you should be able to. That's another thing I did do. I did the shopping. I requested the shopping to be able to shop on YouTube and also post pictures. It's done. They listened to me. I'm a contributor, not just a. I'm a YouTube contributor as well, which means they want my feedback. Okay, you guys. I don't even know if I want to go to Facebook. I really don't. I'm looking around like, wow, these are some of my gang stalkers. I know it. I know it is. You know, and it's like, I don't know. I'll log into it, and I didn't accept any of the friend requests because I went on and logged back out. I just took a chance and logged in real quick. But yeah, I'm stuck on YouTube right now. I really am. And although people are having problems with their YouTube account, YouTube is a family member of Alphabet Inc., which also houses Google, you know, and I'm not saying I'm a quote unquote Google fan, because sometimes Google can get you in trouble, or Google does the most. And I've always said that Chrome and stuff, you know, but they've come a long way with helping people to spy on you and everything, you know. And I don't think that was intentional. It could have been, I don't know. Or better yet, not spy on you. They've come a long way from them spying on you, you know, back in the day. But I don't know. That's up in the air. 3407. And so let me tell you guys what I wanted to say. To the investigator, the private investigators, to the feds are all up into gang stalking now. They realize, yes, this is something serious. They are into gang stalking. They are aware of it. More and more people, because of advocates like myself. And I will say this until something is written in the books and the laws about gang stalking. If you're a gang stalking victim or have been, and you're not telling people your story, make it do what it do. Okay? It's not, I can't tell you what to do. I can say that you are doing a lot of people an injustice because you're not going into detail as to what happened to you, what's going on. I know you want to put it behind you. I know, but we need your help. We need to, because some of us are crazy. Okay. Some of us are deemed crazy. Some of us or, you know what I'm saying? And that's not good. And you and I both know, no, that person's not crazy. They really are spying on that person. And I don't even know them because they were doing the same thing to me. We need you to come out the closet. And I'm not talking about the gay or lesbian closet or whatever. I'm talking about come out the closet and help people, because they need to know what happened to you in detail. So when that same thing, when and if that same thing happens to them, they'll know, okay, this is a trigger moment. Okay, this is a trigger because someone else said they were doing this same. I mean, this how much more can they do? How much more can they do? Because I know I'm telling everything that they're doing. But I don't like being the lone stranger in this. And I'm not the lone stranger. There's a lot of people coming forward. They didn't even know what it was. I didn't know what it was called until someone brought it to my attention, and under the term targeted individual. So people listen to mine and other people and find out, oh, that's what this shit is called. Okay, it's called gang stalking. We need your help. We need you to come out the closet and tell people, you know, just if you're on a platform, you can just do one video and say, hey, this is what I experienced as a gang stalking victim. They were doing this to me. They were doing that to me. Post your comments if you want to talk about it. I really don't want to talk about it. I tried to put it in the back of my head, but you know, Kimmy's right. I need to let people know because I wouldn't want my worst enemy to go through what I've gone through. We need your help, man and woman, okay? Because people are committing suicide, and you don't want to have that on your shoulder. That if I had just, not that they would have come to my channel, but someone else probably would have come to my channel and listened to that video, and guess what? I probably would have changed their lives, the outcome, their life, the outcome of them wanting to commit suicide or sadly committing suicide. Okay, because they think they're getting away with something, y'all. Y'all, they're still getting away with shit, man. I still have people right to this day who thinks that I am really talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? No, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Because they, you know, and some of this stuff, y'all, astrology. I'm gonna say it again before I finish what I was saying about the investigators. There are some 3747 in. There are some astrological signs, y'all, that y'all I just can't do them because they think they know everything, and because they think they know everything, what I'm saying is they don't want to hear something that they haven't experienced. They don't want to hear something they don't know. I never heard of that. Blah 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 blah. You know, that kind of stuff. So they feel like, you know, he raised his hands up like what's going on? What is she talking about? You. So yeah, they sit there. Okay, let me get back on track, y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead because I just missed the bus. Y'all didn't know that. 3832 in. I don't want to miss another one. Private investigators, feds, whomever, if you're working on any of our cases, if you're working on any case for any gang stalking victim, this is inclusive of sexual, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to get my thoughts together, y'all. My eyes are going down. Y'all know when my eyes started going down, I go down. Sex trafficking, that's what I wanted to say. All of that is included, okay? It's crime. Wake up and smell the coffee. I don't know how some of you guys got your jobs. I really don't. Yes, I have worked in the capacity of, here come these same damn people, y'all. Let me move. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna do this across the street. Y'all, what? Yeah, this is why what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. You know what? I got up. I'm sitting right here on this little edge right here. Okay. And they were going to come on across the street until I decided that I would get up and never mind, y'all. Okay, never mind. Woo-wee. Okay. So, y'all, this is amazing. 40-25 in. Let me go ahead and finish this. Anyone that's working on these cases, there you go. Whether it's mine or whether it's someone else, or you just trying to find out what gang stalking is or whatever, and you call yourself trying to, like I said, I'm something to be reckoned with. I know this. No bragging. I just know. You look at me long enough, y'all. I don't know who you may be, but you look at me long enough. Just that I say I'm going to push it. It's less than this, but I'm going to say you keep watching me for about 2 months. Look at these bright lights. Look at them. Look at them. You see them? Shining right on me. Shine on 409, 409. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Same silver gray truck that I see all the time. Mm-hmm. Normal lights, high beam. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all have no clue. Oh, they mad at somebody. Y'all heard that? They dusting on it and don't have no back. Lord, gee, where the back lights at, y'all? Where the back lights? Y'all, this lady right here. This is what I'm talking about, mental, y'all. This is what I'm talking about, mental, y'all. I see this lady every blue moon, and she will sit down, and sadly, she will sit down and she talks to herself, probably a gang stalking victim. They got to her. All she got to do is say, return this back to the sender. Return this back, this mental, whatever I'm doing. Now that's talking to yourself. Y'all hear me? Literally, she's on her way down here, y'all. Here she come, y'all hear? Literally holding a conversation. Literally. Now, let me break this down to you all one more time before I go further. 42-49 in. The difference between paranoia and someone that's clairaudience, now that I know the name of that, where you can hear people, okay? People that are paranoid, see, that is mental, what she's doing. She has she's literally, when you're giggling and laughing out loud, you're talking to someone mental. That's a mental disturbance. But when you are clairaudience, let's get this straight for the last time. A person that's clairaudience can literally hear people talking. It goes right along with clairvoyant, clairescent, whatever that is. I have to look up the clairs and study them, and I'll do a video on it, okay? There's a little video side note. That's not paranoia. Okay, that is, and here's what I should have been saying. Let me thank you, Jesus. Who's like, yeah, you're not supposed to say that like that. Remember when you said you were gonna do a video? This is what you're gonna say. One of them, speaking on a singular person, one of them is expecting something to happen, paranoia. The other is not. A person that's paranoid is always expecting this and that. They can't get around it. They're expecting someone to be talking about them. They're not saying that, like, okay, how can I put this? I know people talk about me, but I'm not expecting them to be talking about me. You understand? I mean, they're from here to the moon in my thoughts, so I don't care. In other words, if you're talking about me, you're talking about me. If you're not, you're not. I hope what you have to say is good. If it's not, okay, I don't care. Rock and roll with it. Make it do what it do. That's me. That's not someone paranoid, okay? A paranoid person, however, is expecting. They're always looking around like, oh, what's this? Okay, two, a person that's not paranoid, a gang stalking victim, as an example, when they're looking around for worried about their security. Let me tell y'all something that just happened, and my son pissed me off, and I hope he hears this video, and now he's gonna know. I have to tell you guys stuff that I can't tell him. So not only am I a gang stalking victim, I'm having family issues with my son, as an example. And I don't care about putting him on blast, because like I said, like I told him, these damn trees and stuff out here, those are my best friends. Hint, hint. I'm not fixing to kiss no one's butt because you don't believe what I'm saying. And I mean, it hasn't gone that deep. I'm just saying. I'm going to say what I have to say as your mom. Okay? Forget about where I am. I'm your mother. I'm going to say what I have to say. Okay? And we don't get into it like that, y'all. I'm just saying, you know, it's just the disbelief of my belief is enough for me. And when I mention the trees, y'all see them? The sun shall soon rise, and so will I. Y'all get that? In other words, for y'all who not getting, I don't give a damn about sleeping outside. Y'all hear me? I have gone through so much. I told y'all I can sleep 46, 43, 46, 22 in. Okay? I can sleep with the damn birds. Seriously. I really, truly feel like birds have intuition too. I can go up to up some birds, man. And I would probably initially think they're trying to attack me, but they probably would just come and pat me on the back, and I might fall now. Pop, pop. Okay. Hey, Kimmy. Pass me a bird. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, pass me a bird. That's what a bird would say to me. I don't even drink beer, but I can pass him a beer. Pass me. Oh, shit. Now, y'all, she's okay. She dancing on close and close over here. Okay. I'm talking literally jumping up in her like she's a kid, like with her hands going from left to right. Party over here, party over there. That kind of, you know, you wave your hands, throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just, that kind of stuff. I meant wave them. Okay, she trying to party on over here. She's getting closer and closer. Closer than close. Well, closer than most. I just see so much in you, and I want a better view. I want to look deeper into you. Yeah, let's get closer. Y'all, I want to look deeper. Y'all, they messing with my trying to mess with my throat chakras. My words. Let me get back on track. Okay, so look. All y'all 4825 and all y'all investigators, anyone working on anyone's case with gang stalking, sex trafficking, stop falling in love with the victim. Stop falling in love with the damn victim. I know how this works. Love conquers all. If you feel like you're falling in love with the victim, me, you feel like you're falling in love with another victim, someone else, please do this. Tell them to take you off the case. Help them, assist them, but tell them to take you off the case. Because what you will find yourself doing, and you think it's okay because you can do it because you are working on the case, you will find yourself extending the case a little longer than it has to be. Because you want to watch that person in the privacy of their home too, unbeknownst to you. You have become an uninitiated stalker, an uninitiated gang stalker, who claims to be at this point helping the victim, but in actuality, you're hindering them. 2, stop coming around the victim. Stop coming around the victim and they don't know the difference between you. Now, I do, y'all, okay? I'm speaking for everyone right now. They don't know the difference between you, an agent, working for the government or whatever, and a regular gang stalker. Stop coming around. Y'all, let me tell you what happened right here, out here where I am. God, you are so good, because this I was doing a video on it and my bus came and I was like, okay, forget it. This already happened. Okay, if I walk right back down here where I normally catch my bus, same side, where I normally would catch my bus to go get to my bus. Let me say that. If I walk down there and sit down, okay, so I'm down there what's the day, Saturday? It probably was, I'm out every day. So it could have been Monday. Let's just say it was Monday. And today is Saturday. Okay. I'm down there waiting. 2 white guys approach me. Now I can spot an agent a mile away, y'all. I worked with them. Okay. Elbow to elbow. Criminal investigators. That's right there. Hey, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm not going to name names. And I have, but I'm not. Y'all, okay. So she says that, let me go down here, y'all, because, look, it must be the 2, whatever bus that is, they come right there, that's not here right now. Let me move, because let me tell y'all something about gang stalkers. As soon as they sit their happy ass down, they're going to pull their phone out. It may already be out, and they're going to start messing with the button because they're trying to hack. Okay? They're going to sit right next to you or close to you. That's what I was talking about. Okay? That's what they're going to do. And then sadly, sometimes you could just look at the race of them and tie it all together. But look, listen. So 2 guys came up and approached me together, but not really walking together. One of them stopped on the left side of me, not real close, but close enough. The other one kept walking a little bit and got on the right side of me. Still walking. As soon as he got on the right side of me, he already had his phone out, or he was pulling his phone out. White guy pulling his phone out. All this is in motion, right? When he pulled his phone out, or he already had it out, I don't remember. I got up. I thought that was my bus. I got up, right? And started walking like I will always do. And it seemed like what he pulled out, in hindsight, after I walked off and went around the corner, it didn't really look like a phone. It looked more like a little walkie-talkie kind of thingamajiggy. Guess what I heard? I told you not to get close to her. Ooh, y'all, am I cracking the case, busting the case, or am I busting a gang stalker? I can't tell. This is what this video is about. I can't fucking tell what y'all are, because y'all fucking up the case. You don't get next to me if you're trying to help me. Please don't. Don't get on the trains and buses I get on unless you, I'm not saying don't do it, but make sure you're doing your job. Make sure you're doing your fucking job. Don't get close to me because you're doing your job and getting the check, but you're also falling in love with me and you want to be around me and see what the fuck I'm doing. Don't do that. Don't have me continually embarrassed at my residence where I stay when you know you can see what's going on. You know what the fuck is going on, but you're just like, okay, well, if I were white, I put race in every damn thing. If I were white, although I'm black and you getting the hots for me, if I were white, honey, I would not be on here doing this video right now. You would have seen what the fuck is going on, and that would have been a wrap. That's it. Close the door. Y'all are arrested. Search warrants. What bust, whatever you want to call, all of that shit would have happened. But those people may not have been able to sing. Those people may not have been able to cook. Those people may not have been able to do a whole bunch of shit that I do. And I'm just a lot of people's fucking entertainment. Jester. So anyway, me get away from him. My whole life is walking away from people. My whole damn life is just walking around corners, walking away from gang stalking ass. Oh, let me stop. Let me stop. 55:18 in. So anyway, that's the end of the video, you guys. I'm not gonna let another bus pass by me. I don't even know what time it is, but yeah. I just wanted to say, let me sit down here. Cut it out, man. You know that's not how this is supposed to go. We just need to watch her another, and I'm telling you, another 6 months, And I'm telling you, let's just say hypothetically that your superior is of Hispanic descent. And although they mean well and they have a family to feed and that whole spill, I just had to front out someone at that same grocery store I was telling you guys about. I think at the very beginning when I was talking about my Cash App card, because Hispanic police officer or something, or whatever. And I told a guy coming out to check the trash, I said, can you tell him I need to talk to him? Because see, what you're not going to do is keep looking around the corner at me like I'm stealing something and I'm sitting at the table in the area. You're not going to look at me when I go outside to go outside. You're backing up, and I just so happen to turn around and you're staring. The motherfucking products are in the store. I'm outside. And I said, this guy looks Hispanic. So she went and told him that I said I wanted to speak with him. And I said, okay, let me go on and gather my things and go in. And as I was going in, he had an attitude. Oh, you could come. He said, in other words, when the guy came, black guy, when he came back to tell him what he had said, I was already walking in the store and myself to talk to him. And the Hispanic guy said, oh, you can come in here and talk to me. Oh, you scared? What you scared about? Because you know who I am? Is that what you're scared about? Because you're faking the fucking funk? Because or someone came in here and told you whom I am so that I could get put out, that little shit that they do and have been doing it and have done it. But yet I haven't done a damn thing. And I'm going to tell you guys just what I told him. I said, you know what? I said, I don't know. I just have a question. Why do you keep watching me? Oh, ma'am, I'm not. I said, no. I've observed you. And he saw my phone because I sure was recording it. I've observed you watching me. And I'm just wondering why. I said, now, let me give you my piece of paper, which had my YouTube channel and gang stalking on it. I have a little flyer. I said, I don't know if you know who I am, and I said, or is it just somebody came? Now, this is what got me. I knew that's what it was. When they see Hispanic supervisors, Hispanic police officers, anybody of authority, Hispanic security guards, anyone who has the authority to make a decision about something. This is my bus, y'all. They will go to that person and try to have you put out, removed, or wherever. Hold on, y'all. Hey, I got it. Hey, thank you, honey. Yeah, they will go to the ends of the earth. I'm going to shut this down to try to have you removed out the building. They'll say anything. Oh, she's doing this and she's doing that. And because most Hispanics stick behind each other, there you go. So I knew why he was watching me. Honey, aren't you hired to watch the products in this store? So I told him, I said, let me tell you something, I don't steal. I do not steal, okay? But when I said, or is it somebody came in here and told you something, me stealing, okay? And you believed it, or you trying to check me out? I said, don't check me out. Check out the people that's in here that's stealing. But when I said that, however I said it, and I paraphrased that, that's when he said, that's when he got this look on his face like, how does she know somebody did that? Oh, I know what they'll do. They'll come right past me, pissed off that they can't do this and they can't hack in this, y'all. I've been tying my stuff down, y'all. I'm telling you, they can't hack in this and they can't do this and they can't do that. pissed. When I say they, I'm really specifically talking on one particular person, the black hat hacker, Witchy Pooh, Warlock Witch, and his 3 witches of Eastwick. Okay, the main hackers. He's not the only one, as y'all can see, that follows me around, do this, but he is the main culprit who has lied to these people and told these people this and that about me. I did this and I did that. We're married. What? But she, y'all, what a wuss. Would y'all go through, post your comments, would you go through all of this just to get at someone because they have made it known to you? And I know who this is. He doesn't even know I know who he is. And when that person approached you and you said, "What the fuck you looking at?" and quote unquote, "Oh, I need to put it on a shirt." Y'all, you could have bought this idiot for 5 cents. It's been on and popping ever since. Ego death. Ego death. He just knew from watching me all these years that he could finally come up to me and say something to me or whatever, and I was just going to fall in his arms. Okay, it may be some women out here like that. I'm not one of them. Now, you are my man. I'm going to fall in your arms amongst other things. Wink, wink. But you are not my man, hunty. I'm not interested in you like that, hunty. As a matter of fact, I just got out the shower or the bath, and you come outside like all y'all men that's out here right now, okay? that's outside because I just got out the shower and bath because I'm really not knowing what the fuck is going on, but that I'm being watched some kind of way. Not even remotely close to where I am right now in gang stalking. So you just got through looking at my body again, and you think that you're just gonna come outside and walk by me with your Fonzarelli leather jacket on, and I'm just gonna fall and messing between your hand and your hair and all that. Babe, sit down. Where the motorcycle at? I gotta go. Hasta la vista. Where the motorcycle at? Woo woo. Do the whole outfit. Fonzarelli had a motorcycle. I don't see it. Henry Winkler. He would tap you on the shoulders and say, "Hey." Where's the motorcycle? I gotta go, y'all. Hasta la vista, Buenos Aires, Buenas noches, arrivederci, au revoir, salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. I love y'all. Oh my God. So once again, Chabela Smooches gotta go. To sum this up again, you guys, start sharing the channel and watch the videos. Watch the videos. Okay. I'm not gonna go into detail like that because I don't think I can, but like I want to rather. I'm not gonna go into detail like I want to, but watch the videos and enjoy. Okay. All right. Bye.